Okay, guys, Andrew Schulz turning on Donald Trump, absolutely wild stuff. Basically calling him an idiot for hiring Dan Bongino and Cash Patel, saying, why would you hire the guys who are looking into the Epstein files and then you're covering up the Epstein files? It just makes your administration look like total clown show. And frankly, it's really interesting because Schultz voted for Trump. He endorsed Trump. He had him on his podcast, and it wasn't exactly a hardball interview. And to be fair to him, listen, I mean, he's one of the only few podcasters in the Rogan sphere that's actually gone out and said, yeah, I regret voting for Trump. He's done nothing I asked. He's been raising the deficit when he said he was going to cut the deficit. Immigration, he's not a fan of all these ICE raids, which is, again, that's a little weird because Trump did campaign on that. So that's another one. He's not a big fan of the Epstein file cover up, of course, which is obviously the major issue now. It's so obviously a cover up. And he's basically saying, yeah, I mean, he could be implicated. What are they hiding? What exactly is the administration hiding that they're going so far to make sure these files are not released, especially when you campaigned on it? Bongino and Patel, especially, they were literally going on all these podcasts saying, okay, we're going to release the Epstein files. People are going to go to jail for this. But no, that the administration's line now is, oh, there's no client, there's no nothing. That's it. And of course, with all the reports coming in, new reports that Trump's ties to Epstein were far closer than Trump wants you to think. Andrew Schulz said enough, and he's basically going after the president, saying he's been a major disappointment. So absolutely wild stuff. I'm going to show you the clip here. Here's a clip of Andrew Schulz tearing into Donald Trump, and we'll talk about it after. And by the way, guys, make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. It's super good for the algorithm. My Patreon link is down below, and make sure to like the video. Thanks for watching, guys. Here's a clip, and we'll talk about it after.
Thinks vaccines are fucked up. RFK, get in there.
January
Research
6th,
the vaccine.
they want him out.
They want him out. We're putting him out. And this, he is rebuking the base. Like, almost like spitting in their face. Like, they are asking for it. He campaigned on it. He puts Bongino and Cash in there, which might be the stupidest thing in the history of the world. Like, why would you put the two guys that have nonstop pounded the pavement talking about how we're going to expose this Epstein thing, and the second they get in there, like, you better shut the fuck up.
Yeah, to shut him up.
Go on Rogan, lie. Like, it is a very peculiar thing. It worked in that I think it moved any of the smoke off of Trump, because at least for me, I was like, there's no way that he's involved if he's putting Bongino and Cash in who have campaigned on exposing it. Like, why would you hire those guys or appoint those guys, right? So I'm like, he can't be. But the fact that he will not touch this, and then this last week, him doing the bullshit distractions,
Bro.
dropping the MLK file. Like, who asked for the MLK file?
Yeah.
Who asked for MLK?
You know what's funny is I'm not a huge conspiracy theorist, and I was initially like, the Epstein thing for me was just the last straw in terms of you not getting things done. And I was like, yeah, I'm sure there's some smoke, they'll release it. But the more they're doing to hide it, the more I'm like, oh, they're hiding something crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily, I was like, there's probably
The
something.
second he started talking about Obama, I was like, oh, he's guilty.
Yeah.
Also, like, why are you talking about Obama and treason? You got a guy who has sex with teenagers that you are protecting.
Also, some of
He's
the
protecting
lies are
other
so
pedophiles.
Yeah.
Trump is protecting other pedophiles.
Facts.
Like, that's...
Okay, and I think it's interesting he brings up the point, too, guys, that, you know, it's not just the fact that they're covering it up and it's so obviously pathetic, but it's the fact that they're throwing out all these distractions. Like, he wants to deport Rosie O'Donnell. He's releasing the MLK files. He's going to try and arrest Obama, maybe, which would be insane, by the way, if he does that. There's literally, I don't even know. I don't even know where to begin with that. It's such an obvious distraction to, okay, stop talking about Epstein. Because you know what? If you arrest Barack Obama, nobody's going to be talking about Epstein for the foreseeable future, which, frankly, that might be what Trump wants, because it seems like it's getting closer and closer to the president, which obviously he does not want. He does not want. And Schultz is calling it out, and hey, good for him. But, maybe he could have asked him about Epstein in the interview. I don't know. And they've asked him about this, and he says, listen, I asked him the questions I wanted to ask. Okay, fine. But it's interesting to see pop culture, in a sense, kind of turning on Trump a little bit. Even South Park, for example, basically the entire episode yesterday was a running joke about Trump. Again, really interesting stuff here. And guys, to be totally honest with you, guys like Schultz, I think this is really where the pop culture is going to break for Trump. If you see the podcasters basically all turn on him, he's going to lose a base of support. A lot of the soft Trump support, we're seeing it in the polling. It's really crashing. Again, not the base, which is kind of ironic because the base is the one that really cares about the Epstein files, but the base you still have. But a lot of the soft Trump support is kind of withering away because he's really not done what he said he's going to do. increasing the deficit, bombing Iran. I think bombing Iran specifically, guys, was really the beginning of all this, and which Schultz has another issue with that, of course. Again, the entire thing is interesting, but good for Schultz on calling it out. So super interesting stuff. Andrew Schultz is done with Trump, it seems like. And hey, maybe that's just a thing to come. We're going to see more podcasters like Rogan and Dylan do that in the future. I mean, who knows? Rogan's, getting dinner with Trump now, apparently, on a couple weekly basis. So who knows what the deal with that is going to. Again, he's kind of compromised in the sense he's not going to be as inclined to criticize him when he's getting dinner with the guy a lot. So super interesting stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments about this. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, and I'll see you later.